Good day, it's Jono from Oswin Music. Trying to make music theory just that little least scary. Scary, they're the fangs, you see. Sorry about that. I couldn't get theory and scary. I couldn't get anything else to rhyme with theory. So, saying scary in an Australian accent or a crap Aussie accent. So sorry about that to my friends down under. It's John again. We're going to get into some new territory here. We're going to call this the A.C.E system. Okay? And I'm going to try and sell this to you now, guys, because this is going to be quite a tough ride. Okay? I'm not going to pretend it's easy but to learn. But it's going to be worth it. If you want to improvise, if you want to be able to play all over the neck of the guitar, playing every key possible so that the guitar neck is totally illuminated, this is the system that you'll have to go for. So indulge me while I just talk a few minutes, because it's really, you need to know the background of how this works. Two systems that are employed. There's one called the cage system, which I don't use, and there's a pared down version which is called the A system, which I use. It's basically, you've got to know the E shape, the A shape, the C shape and the E shape in all its bar chord forms, and move it in any particular key. For instance, this is in the key of G. If I play G in the E shape, it doesn't have to be in this particular order, by the way, it's just a way of remembering it. So this is G in the E shape on the 3rd fret. I'm going to do this on the guitar in a moment. This is G in the CD shape, and this is G in its A shape form on the 10th fret. And then when you go an octave higher, you can get back to G on the 15th fret. So I'm just adopting one key here, but you can do this in how many keys? 12 in all. So you've got to just bear with me, because this is going to be just one piece of the jigsaw puzzle, and it's not going to make sense until 2 or 3 lessons down the line. So you will have to really indulge me on this one. If you want to know all your scales, your arpeggios, scales, your pentatonics, and be able to improvise all over the neck of the guitar, first of all, you must know the chords well and be able to move them around in all the keys. It's essential. A lot of people learn scales and not see how they relate to the chords. And this is how you're going to relate all the scales that you do, major scales, minor scales, pentatonics, arpeggios, to these 3 forms: an E shape, a C shape and an A shape. Okay, so that's just really just a broad bit of an overview that's going to bring you into the next lessons, and there's going to be about a dozen or so lessons on this, so I'm letting you know. So but if you come out the other side and you practice this for a long time, for a while, you'll be able to do all those things. You'll be able to play in every key and play all scales and arpeggios and improvise. So I'm going to just show you quickly on the guitar those positions. Stay right there and don't you dare go away. Oh, you're back. Great. Right, here we go. I'm going to give you this one for nothing. You know this G form, and your root note is from the 3rd fret. Your root note is on the 6th string, the E string, and this note is what note? If you know the notes, hopefully E, F, F sharp, G. You've got to know the notes on this. These, the 6th and the 5th strings at least for this to work for you. There's the G. Now, if I want to pick up the next form, which is going to be an E shape, I gave you that for nothing, the G shape, but the E shape. So you're going to play G here, and it sounds, it harmonises the E shape. Now the next form in the key of G is going to be this CD shape, which I've done in the previous lesson in 32, right? So this is the CD shape. Now when we take the root from the 5th string, not the 6th string. See, it's an X, it's the 5th string, and in this case it's with the 4th finger, and the G is on the 10th fret. Let's prove that. Remember the dot marks on the 5th string: C, D, E, F sharp. What's next to F sharp? It's G. That's on the 10th fret. 3, 5, 7, 9, 12. You must know your dot marks. Okay? And now I'm putting my 4th finger there, and I'm playing that CD shape. That's quite a difficult shape to get your mitts around, I can appreciate. Okay? Okay, I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, there's the G in CD shape. And now, you're going to go G, you share the same root where that fourth finger was, okay? With your first finger, because I'm going into the A shape. Okay, it's G in the A shape on the 10th fret. G, G, and the high G. You can hear it all harmonised. E shape, C shape, CD shape, A shape, and back to the E shape. Okay, and you can do that in any key. I'll just do it in one other key, just to reinforce. F. I'll do it in F. F is on the 1st fret. The next shape I need is the CD shape, because that comes after that one. Okay, doesn't follow the acronym. Okay, so that's F. Prove it. C, D, E, F. I use my 4th finger. Okay, F. And then I use where my 1st finger goes, F, and I play the A shape. Okay, and then I look for the F that I did here, the 1st fret, an octave higher, which is here on the 13th fret. Okay, I'm leaving you with a jigsaw puzzle piece here, and I'm running out of time, so I don't want to make these lessons too heavy going. But I'll show you later how then you put the scales to each position, so you understand the scales and arpeggios. Scales and arpeggios, CD, and the scales, and the A shape. Scales and arpeggios. Okay, so that's just a brief overview of understanding where we're going. You relate the scales with the chords. Okay, you've got to pause and rewind that a few times to say it's going to be easy, guys, but this is going to be called the A.C.E system. Okay, so I'll see you soon. And I'll be putting all these scales together for you and all the arpeggios. So we'll be putting all these things together, so I'll see you soon, guys. Peace.